Hello, Mech Warriors. It's time for me to buy another mech. And I've been looking at ones I'd like to buy. And I just watched the video the Resurgent did on his Linebacker D. And I was thinking, I don't own a Linebacker D. I own a couple of the Linebacker H's. I've got this one here, and then I also have the Loyalty one. So that makes two of the same one. But I don't own a D. Why would he pick a D? I want to find out why. So let's go and look at this thing in the Mech Lab. So it's unremarkable to me because it's got streaks on it. I'm not a fan of streaks. I never have been. I never will be. A weapon system you can't fire unless you have a lock is almost useless to me. But there's got to be a reason why he picked this. And I know it's not for these arm pieces. Honestly, I can't really tell the difference. I guess it's the fist right there. I guess that's probably the difference. So, yeah, we would definitely get rid of it. So now we got the same build, essentially. Obviously, he has his guild, so it's different. So let's take a look at his setup here. And he has a heat management of 1.53 and a firepower of 44. And there's no jump jets, thank God. And otherwise, we got the armor and everything. So why would you pick this mech? Well, after a quick consideration, we'll take a look and see what we got here. The firepower quirks are nuts. So we have an XP bonus of 2.5. Yay! We have a firepower rating, energy range plus 5%, missile spread minus 15%, cooldown minus 10%, missile range plus 20%, missile velocity plus 25%, heat minus 15%. These are big numbers. Now he's only running streaks on here, so clan streaks, we're getting plus 70 ammo per ton. Wow. That is a really good reason not to change that out. Now, if I ran ATMs, I would get plus 52 ammo for each ton of ammo, which is really nice. I probably might actually run ATMs on this build, but we'll see. I actually have a build with 2 ear medium lasers and 5 ATM 3s that's probably somewhat similar. But if I could figure out how to do it on this build, I would absolutely do it the same way. So what else are we getting? Survivability. Center torso plus 20. Left and right torso plus 20. Left and right legs plus 15. And then acceleration plus 10%. Turn rate plus 5%. And deceleration plus 10%. So this is without changing any of the skills whatsoever. This is really impressive to have on a build. And I can't understate how valuable that is. The only things that I have a problem with is the amount of armor that are on the legs. But as long as you stay in the group, you shouldn't have to worry too much about having some knuckle dragger, take your legs out. So this build actually works really well because if you look at the ammo, you have 140 plus 70. So you actually have quite a bit of ammo on here. I think what I would probably do is do a half ton on each one of these and then 1 ton there maybe. That way you could, you'd have some protection for your ammo. So I think that's what I would do here. And then go with the 1 ton there. That gets us at 65. And then the streaks, the firepower, 44. It's not bad. Streaks range. We're looking at a maximum range of 360, but with the quirks, that puts us at 430, 432. And that's also the optimum range, which is actually really nice that it has the same range. Optimum and maximum are the same. Projectile speed, it's much quicker. It's 325. And then we have a cooldown of 3.5, I think. That's actually pretty good. 3.6? Yeah, 3.6. That's actually not bad. Now the cooldown on these weapons here, They have a range of 540 minus 27, so it's actually a little bit better. It's like 525, we'll just say. The cooldown on these is 3.5. With quirks, it's actually 3.2 and some change, 326, something like that. And it's not terrible. The optimum range is not very good, but they're plasma, so what do you expect? And the nice thing about plasma weapons is they also do heat damage, also in addition to the 5 damage that they do each. So that's pretty good. So this is a close quarters kind of a build with the maximum range not being very much. Maximum best range is probably close to 600 meters. That's including the plasmas. So that's not terrible, but this is a close quarters build, so you got to be really kind of careful with it. You have to do lots of strikes like he does in his video, and I'll have his video in the description. What would I do differently? I don't know. It's really kind of a tough call. The plasma weapons are really nice because, you know, they are pinpoint damage. I think if I had to do this slightly different, I would probably do 2 heavy medium lasers because the cooldown isn't that incredible on the plasmas, but it's also not that incredible on the medium lasers either. It's 4.2 seconds versus 3.3 and some change. So, you know, it's not a huge difference, but these only do 5 damage each, whereas the heavy mediums do 10 damage each. So that's obviously a difference there. These have a range of 270 versus the 540, so there's a trade-off there. But if you're going to be in close quarters, you know, you're going to want to do some serious pucker damage to somebody, and doing that with the streaks is a plus. Now, the reason he probably did the plasmas with the streaks is because he wanted to do pinpoint damage and just literally lay waste on people. By doing alpha strikes on these with a heat management of 1.53, you can alpha strike this and do some serious damage to somebody on the battlefield. So this is actually a really viable build. So I will definitely save this, and we will call this Resurgent. So we've named the mech, we painted the mech, and we've modified the mech. I'm not crazy about the amount of armor it has on the legs, but I think this is actually a pretty viable build. I think it would actually be better if I reverse the weapons a little bit. So the SRM6s are higher up, or the Streak 6s are higher up. Then that would give you more option for them to get on target better. Let's see how that works. Yeah, there we go. That's better. That way you have more missiles that are more likely to hit a target going over the top of something, or doors and corners, things like that. If the 4s miss, it's not that big a deal as long as the 6s hit. Yeah, that definitely works. That's going to pop. I should do little lime green dots there, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. We're going to give this thing a shot and see how it works. Let's take this into the test ground and see how this works for my playstyle. And we're going to go to... And here we are at Rubelit Oasis. And we've targeted in a mech, and this is what she looks like in the battlefield. I like how the red hues get picked up on the under sides of the pods. And here's the plasmas, one at a time. Look at that. That looks so cool. I knew this was going to happen. The lime green with the plasmas color effects, it just blends in the whole coloring. Let's do them both together. Yeah, I really dig that. And then the streaks, let's do them a shot. Let's see what we're shooting at.
Target destroyed.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's go back to the cockpit. And I haven't added the cool shots, but let's take a look at what does an alpha strike look like. It's honestly not that bad. Let's see how long we can do it.
Target acquired.
Yeah, there's definitely a lance coming in near H6.
Target acquired.
Target spotted.
Yeah, there's looks like 2 lances coming in from the H line.
New target acquired.
And Bravo has a ballistic weapon like a Gauss.
Warning, incoming missile. Warning, incoming missile.
Target spotted.
Golf 7 contact.
Target
New
spotted.
target acquired.
Fox 7, we have a contact coming in, close quarter.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Wow, first kill with a streak missile.
System offline.
Target spotted.
Teabag.
Override engaged.
That is just not done enough in this game. Oh man, the range on these things just kills me. I can't shoot this guy. He doesn't see you coming in behind him. You own him.
Target spotted.
Oh, that accent's really hot.
Target destroyed.
Nice work.
Target acquired. UAV activated.
Yeah, I think we got at least a lance coming in on us at Golf 6. We got ourselves in a bad situation here.
Image engage.
Acquired.
Thanks.
Enemy forces at 75%.
If the light can get behind us, then right on H6 and back is weak.
We're locked down. Don't let the hostiles take down any more of you. Looks like only half of the enemies remain.
Fatality.
Target acquired.
We can bring this back, guys. Watch out for Bravo. He's got lots of ballistic. No, you still can't fire him with a lock.
Jaws of defeat are closing in around.
Ouch.
His CT was weak.
It was still a good match, guys. Great job. Absolutely. Definitely a viable build. How did I do? 617. Ooh, I barely had highest damage on my team. Barely.
I don't know if you're taking it back out.
Override check.
Ouch!
Right, it looks like.
Echo 3's hot. Duh.
Yep.
I'm going right in. I'm not a spectator.
Image enhancement engaged.
Target acquired.
Where's that guy?
Got him.
Thank you. I got kind of toasty.
Target acquired.
Yeah, we got a guy up at Fox 2. Looks like he's getting some love.
Target
New
spotted.
target acquired.
Yeah, they're all over E4.
New target acquired.
We got a kit box coming in.
Guy right here on top. I'm watching the rear.
Yeah.
Going up before.
Target spotted.
Yeah, Delta 4, don't go towards Delta 4, it's a bad zone.
New target acquired. New target.
Echo. Charlie.
Yeah, Charlie's nasty.
What we got? All of us. Let's go down.
Yeah, he's a warlord. I think he's going towards Echo 3 on the other side.
Yeah, his buddy's on the other side of the mountain over here. Maxim, for sure.
Target spotted.
Maxim, group play.
See that back, baby.
Ammo depleted. Target destroyed.
Nice.
But hey, Echo 3.
His friends are coming around the corner here.
He'll be coming around the mountain.
Oh.
Target acquired.
Ouch.
Right torso
Wow.
destroyed.
There's
Right
her coming
arm
behind us. Run, catapult.
SRM destroyed.
He scored.
That's crazy.
That
Yeah,
cicada's nuts. I suck at plasmas. He's begging us to kill him. There we go.
Stealth Irby, Echo 3 with a PPC.
Copy.
That locust or flea is in D3
Target
here.
acquired.
That's a trash can.
No, there's also a locust or
Yeah, there's a locust. He just went in D3. Probably mine.
hotel
right now.
open.
You hostiles.
Echo 4 by himself.
Target destroyed.
Nice.
It's a
Yeah,
locust.
Echo 4. Assault.
Wow.
Pressing the Kodiak.
Target acquired.
Yeah, give him some love.
Oh, I'm giving him love.
Target
But
destroyed.
love.
How do some of you guys run armor like 1% in the back and still like fight? Like it's.
I don't know. I run 2 in the rear on this mech.
I go by
really?
light 1, medium 2.
I just got a piece of him. There he is.
Acquired.
There he goes.
There he is.
CT's open in the
Yeah,
back.
I forgot about the PPC.
Yeah, keep plinking him if you can.
He's trying to get out.
Red.
He's screwed up.
Oh yeah, he's ready to pop in the rear here.
I'm like out of ammo.
Legs open.
Target destroyed.
Nice.
Kill.
Yeah,
Bask in the glory of your triumph.
Nice shot.
Cousin T.
Thanks for the comms, guys.
Yeah, great job, everybody. By the way, this is the first time I've ever run streaks.
Thanks for the info, guys. But it's
Yeah,
not the
no
first
problem.
time you ever streaked.
Wow, these are not bad weapons.
Good for light.